Alrighty, welcome back to me playing Dominions 5 once more. We are back jumping in, and we are in early fall of year 1. I believe that means like turn 20 or something like that. We are advancing in alteration. We had the 2 battles, which I believe we did see. Yes, very much so. Um, so I believe we were just about to end our turn. Yep, we had spent all our money, and we're gonna see what happens here. Vanheim declared a new prophet. I might have killed their prophet. I don't know, but I might have done that. We are at Alteration 3, so even more spells. Linshire, I did not put a point of defense there, so it was taken back by a very pitiful army. Oops. 2 battles, I believe ones where I was attacking should show attacker defender, so can see if it's rather simple we will just skip ahead. This one has, oh wow, they have a lot of air mounted cavalry here. But we did get our divine blessing off first. Ooh, they have a fire mage now. The dwarven smith. Fire and a bit of earth. They're master smiths, so they're good at crafting items. But we did not lose any of our shushu's, which is always good. Oh no, he's mute. This is actually really bad for mages because then they basically can't do anything. A lot better for a dragon, but still sad. But we won that, and we did not lose anyone, which is good. But we did take out their mage and a lot of their cavalry, who require huge amounts of recruitment and are pretty high gold. So that was a very good battle for us to catch. Then our other one was us wrapping up their province defense over here. Scrolling up a little. Kind of funny how they're being led by their commander unit right there. Ah yes, we have our 2 mages back here, taking care of the lightning bolts and such. Ooh, he just got someone really good there. In fact, let's see. No, it was not him. It was one of a militia. This one. Yeah, he just took 10 points of shock damage from the lightning bolt that struck him. Wow. Literally, like, all of the Mushushus are who take out those spell commanders they have get hit by the charged body spells. But it does not seem we lost anyone, which is good. Ironically, it says Vervanhurst killed someone, but that was probably one of their own guys, so we will want to retake this just for you know, it's a message behind it. Up here, looks like they just have province defense. I doubt they have any sneaky units because our scout should be able to find them. So we're going to grab our commander with 15 people and pull a little raid up here. We'll eventually come back to this, but going to need to do construction for various water walking and breathing items, which we do have access to, just not quite yet. Alrighty, want to send our mages out. This guy actually didn't move out last turn because I'm stupid. And when I set other units with him, they could no longer make it the full distance. However, that does mean that I will be able to give him the additional 2 units we trained in this time. I'm not going to give them their orders yet, I just want them to start moving that way. Gilgamesh is searching for more magic sites. This army is victorious, but we want them to meet up with the other armies because they aren't really leaders. So we're going to have them go here, I need to recruit another commander to restart the palisades over here. Over here, I want to be able to get our first lab going on our other city, so I'm going to take a turn off of the our combat mages to allow our priest mage over here to build a lab, and then we can start training our battle mages over here to head out. This person will finish a walled city in a turn, and we will finish the city in 2 turns over here. And we're going to take this army, seeing if I want to combine them. Yeah, I probably want to put all of this guy's troops with him, because he should give some better morale. These are chosen, which is quite nice. And this guy is actually also heroic. Enormous strength. Gives him +4, so pretty much straight damage on the hatchet that he has. I'm going to send him back towards which province? Eagle Reach Mountains to grab more people, while this army will go retake our rightful territory. Over here, we will remember to pop in a few units. I'll do up to 4, so we get 1 unit of heavy cavalry. Over here, do the same to just get a few soldiers, and we also will recruit 2 of the Guards, just so that we're starting to get some reinforcements going. Can't really expand out this way, and I don't want to get these mages too isolated, so they'll come up from this direction. And I think that's all that we have money really to do. As for research, we're going up to 3 so that we can get just some of the interesting iron skin, which makes our casters able to actually help themselves. Luck is very useful for Gilgamesh and other astral mages, but we actually, I think we want to start getting conjuration more importantly, because we need some other units for those glamours. And again, we'll try to start another city there very soon. Gilgamesh did not find anything, so no astral or earth at least. Wow. 2 of his units were crippled apparently and died on the march, which is very sad. We had an unexpected event. Unrest increase. Unrest basically makes a province worse at recruiting, giving income, pretty much anything, so not a great thing. Our walled city over here is complete, which is very nice. Fortifications get resources and supplies and recruitment from the provinces surrounding them, commander point bonuses, recruitment bonuses, and as we saw before, make it harder to take a province as you first have to siege it. Now, this place had a pretty decent high amount of unrest. Yes, that is a province which got hit by the unrest. Ooh, we did take this province. We will look at the battle, but they already searched and found this site, which is a air gem per turn, which will be helpful for our mages. But let's see. There was one place they attacked us in Fenica, which is the place where our army just left, so it will probably be taken back again. Passing each other by. Yeah. For one heavy cavalry going out alone. Instantly killed. Ouch. Yeah. Looks like we did not kill any of them. Yeah. So Silver Swamps, this is where our little raiding party went out. They rush forward. There's just a couple of woodsmen in a swamp, apparently. And, gosh, it is ridiculous that they get these for province defense as mages at like a just few gold. I just get my basic chieftains who are, I mean, slightly better than normal warriors, but are definitely not mages who shock people for just attacking them. That was not the battle. Silver Swamps, we lost one of the warriors. But Linshire was where our main army went. And it looks like they did have some sort of army here. That or they did have a very strong amount of province defense. Nope, they did have some army because can't have gems in province guard. Does look like they will be, their flanking cavalry will be caught by my infantry, which won't do the best job. One of the downsides of having size 3 people is there's only 2 in a square, so they are only getting 2 attacks, whereas someone who is of a smaller size has more, or like these, which are also size 3, have 3 different attacks. One is ranged, but the other is a lance, and they also have a hoof attack from the horse. So they just get a greater amount of attacks hitting us as an option. And it looks like the Mushishus went in pretty much alone to take out most of their troops. And hopefully none of them die. Ouch, that guy almost got hit by a lightning bolt. Look like. Yeah, he did not take too much of the shock damage. 9 points. So. Yeah, those cavalry have ridiculously high defense skill, which makes it harder for them to be hit. But, yeah, they probably, that's where all of our casualties happened, it looked like. We did lose one Mushishu in that, probably to the commander, but they did manage to catch some of the cavalry, which is very useful. Not the one I was looking for. Yeah, we lost 13, which is not great, but we did keep our sacred units, and it looks like we did catch all of them except for this Vanjarl, who is one of our mages. But we did kill the Dwarven Smith, who is also a mage. So, not the best, but could definitely have been worse. I don't want this army, which is more than it appears, to escape, so I'm going to send the army south and keep the mages here for a turn as we just make certain. I will have the air mage search for magic sites, because that's something that Gilgamesh cannot search for. He's going to head down here. We're just a bit short of a need 750 for the we are going to hold off on a Mushishu this turn, and that we will start another Palisades, and actually we do have enough to continue researchers. And set her to research. Up here, we will grab a few more soldiers. I do not think that this can hold against especially their Solar Eagle, who is their pretender almost certainly. So I'm going to have them move back here, and they'll be able to patrol to deal with some of this unrest. But for at least a moment, we're cutting down on what they could get. One of the interesting things, and we will want this province, is in swamps, we are able to get these special units, hunter chiefs, reavers, as well as bone readers, which have some death magic. We're also able to recruit shamans if we build labs in non-fort provinces. They're pretty good because they have high nature and earth magic, but they are somewhat slow to recruit. And for now, just concentrating our forces in the more defendable areas. We are going to have him. I'm going to have him take. Let's see. Is there anything important? I do like this item because reinvigoration makes it so that they're able to cast more spells, but ooh, earth boots. Actually, no. Stop, Nick. They should only be forging here where we have the steel ovens and get the reduced cost on forging. So she will be researching, I think. Yeah. These are decent conjurations, but preferably I would want someone else doing that, and he actually will summon some ogres for us. They're a decent unit and should do well to just give a bit extra brawn. And we will leave these here so that we can definitely force this army out. And that's that, I believe. Yeah, research, we're still going towards those. We'll start grabbing some thaumaturgy as, actually no, not thaumaturgy. I believe enchantment is perhaps what we want. Trying to remember, there's so many spells which makes it really interesting, but I mean, just getting more alteration so we're able to get some of the iron skin again and protection will greatly help us. So probably working towards more alteration after we can get some more summonables unlocked. Alrighty, we summoned ogres. Our air mage searched, didn't find any magic things. 2 battles, one where we attacked them and one where they attacked us in Eagle Reach Mountains. So here was us attacking in and just province defense with their commander, who hopefully did not suddenly get very lucky. This guy is crippled, so honestly I should try to leave him in the province so that he doesn't die from some sort of march, unluckily. A Mushishu can give some pretty good province defense, so no reason to throw him away. Meanwhile, in Eagle Reach Mountains, they brought their cavalry here, and I really... Okay, our mages did not come out to fight, but our chieftain and province defense did. And they decided immediately to split up. Yeah, only one person hit, but they blocked. That glamour is really effective, it seems, especially against our larger units who have fewer attacks. We did at least take out one of their serfs, but not too impressive. So we're going to have to go and break this siege again. Over and over again. So we're going to drop off the one who is crippled, which is him. And we will send him up here. We will also send the mages up, as well as our follow-up army. It is going to set this unit over there to attack the rear, and he needs to cast spells, and he needs to be casting Earth Meld, which will cause multiple people to be unable to move or attack, which is quite nice. So I'm going to have him do that, and Let's see. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is it is a very high fatigue cost. Once you hit 100, a unit is essentially unconscious and cannot be casting more spells. So Gilgamesh needs to search. Commander. This unit is going to patrol. Strangely, they did not attempt to retake it. We're going to send our scout to their capital to try to find out what is up. And yeah, these guys need to help break the siege. And these I want to hold an attack. I'm going to put them up here so that they can help intercept the cavalry. And yeah. He also is going to cast Earth Meld, but I also want him to cast Armor of Achilles, which helps destroy the armor and shield of people, which should work. Actually, I just want him to focus on Armor of Achilles, so that some of those heavily armored knights will become suddenly much easier. And I don't think anything we got helps much more, except we should have her cast Barkskin for herself, which just increases her resistance. So in case someone decides to somehow get back to her, she is able to not instantly die. Alrighty. He should continue building the palisade. We do want to continue our recruitment of new shushu's. Hmm. Enkidu Elders, I don't really use much because um, they are not inspirational at all. They can lead a good amount of people, but they have a morale penalty. Also, they're old, so they aren't really helpful for fighting, as you might guess. Tax collecting is not too useful just as simply if you have an isolated province, and he does increase province defense value, but it's not the most amazing. Also, he is a gold a year, so might as well put a gold or two into province defense at that point anyways. Gonna put some gold here to hopefully intercept something, though their forces and commanders are quite good at killing province defense. Up here, he is unable to build temples or things because he's not sacred, so kind of need to be able to get one of our mages heading up here to help with that, and a lab, because we need to start making items up here. However, we do have the ability to recruit a lot of units at the moment. Don't know if I want Bird Guard or just the Spear Guard. Spear Guard are less recruitment points, and looking at stats, they are slightly worse with attack skill and defense. However, I can get more of them, which is always a good thing. Quantity is useful at times. And also want to get more of our mages. Actually, we're going to start getting our first kind of really good commander because he gives a morale bonus as well as being inspirational. He is a level 3 priest like our prophet and has a chance of another magic as well as 2 water and nature. So we're going to start training him. However, he does take 2 turns and is capital only. But he is a very good leadership unit. And as such, we will grab a few of our chosen here. And that is probably good. Gonna grab a few spear guards starting here as well as up here to reinforce our various areas. Oh, that is a funny name. Magoma, the Rhino Clan commander, has claimed the first throne of ascension for Matari, patron of berserkers. Okay, I guess they gave themselves a berserking blessing. King of arcane mysteries, king of stellar lights, king of kings. I assume that's a lot of astral in addition to the berserker, which is nature, I believe. Gilgamesh did not find any magic sites. Battle in Eagle Reach Mountains, which we probably won, but we shall see. So we have our various armies and units looking to attack the rear. And it looks like we probably did manage to intercept the cavalry. Ow, that guy took nearly half of his HP immediately from them. Yeah, some of them are already fleeing due to just the hostile dominion and various losses that we've been causing. And our units were able to flank around, some of them catching their Huskarls. I hope that lightning bolt does not hit anyone. Ooh, that lightning was quite effective. However, it is good that we're taking out our mages, because those are units which are very hard to break. And one of the neat things, we damaged their shield. That was probably a casting of Armor of Achilles. I wonder if I can find where it would be. Yeah, we can see all that they did, casting aim and various blessings. The Shushu's were not very good at attacking them because they have very high protection values. And, wow, this guy I don't actually think took a hit in all of that fighting yet. The glamour is quite effective. Oh, come on, please take him out. This is so sad. Yes, one of our Van Jarls did escape. That is truly sad. Also some of our mounted units. We lost 2 of our sacred warriors as well as an archer, which is very acceptable losses. We had 2 unexpected events. Ooh, we found some nature gems. That's always nice. I have no idea what to make of this. A flock of aggressive goats. And our patrols in Bamot have taken out some filthy brigands. So let's see. We literally have some... Oh my gosh. I have never seen this. Well, a herbivore. It can defend itself with its horns, but prefers flight to fight. Surprisingly good morale, given what it just said. Now it is undisciplined, so it will just run in and attack, so... We have a squad of lethal goats who will be ready to go with our elite commander. Gotta love random events. Just find the most hilarious things. Ouch. This is sad. This Gudu got disease. Disease means that you are losing health over turn, so he will die soon unless we have some way to cure diseases, which I think requires a higher level item. This is the province where we were patrolling and took out some brigands and brought down the unrest. Over here, they have some Ichthyid warriors, which are sort of like fish people. I assume that they hired some of the mercenaries. Yes, Reavers of the Deep. You can bid on them. I mainly have been training my own troops, so where are the ogres that we summoned? It said that we summoned ogres, I thought. At some point. Where would they be? Because we most definitely did this. Oh wait, they look almost exactly like the Enkidus, so that would explain it. They are cold resistant and are honestly not too different, except they do a whole lot more damage with their great clubs, which is quite helpful against the attacks. Who was it who claimed the throne? Matari is the one for Machaka. So looks like they took probably this throne up here. I do want to send our main armies up towards Vanheim to start taking their territories away. I don't really want to fight the mercenary group. They only have 3 months with them, but I also can't just run away from it either. Now, can I? We're gonna send our units to stick with our prophet because he is the better commander. Actually, I'm going to assign some of our chosen to be bodyguards for our prophet so that we don't end up having a tricky situation with some people catching and just trying to run around and grab him. So we are going to grab you and you. Going to grab some of the wounded ones just because might as well not have the ones more likely to die be in the front. Yeah, wow, this person diseased blind. What? His attack and defense skill is awful. I don't want him in the... I mean, gosh, the things you find. I'm going to leave a hornblower here because do not need them to... This is guarding commander, so that does not count towards our 2 squads. And we're going to leave the archers here for now, and we're going to send our prophet over here. We're also going to send our mage who is diseased at the very least. We want our air mage to first search and selecting. We want to send our priest who will be our builder over here so that we can get a temple and laboratory going. As for these two, not quite done with Conjuration 3, where we're able to get summon earth power, which makes them stronger earth mages, as well as the earth elementals, which is quite good. At 4, we have a custom spell for Kusarikus, which are sort of like bullmen, I believe. Apart from this, we do want to keep recruiting here. Also, we'll grab some more spear guard so that he's able to head out with a sizable force. Definitely want to recruit a few more spears here. That way he can head up to the swamp and either hold it or provide a buffer should they try to swing around. Gilgamesh. He searched there. He's going to head up here to search next. Going to stick to areas which are slightly safer still. I'm going to send both of the mages also with the Prophet. Gives the Earth Meld as well as the Armor of Achilles, which seems to be quite good for their heavily armored units. As the game progresses, magic and summoned units will become more and more important. Besides that, I do want to spend some more of our gold, so I'm going to grab some Guards so that that is well defended. Over here, going to grab a Hornblower as well as some more spears, because again, just getting some quantity over here, and we have really high income, but we can soon fix that. And we're going to make this our final turn, and we can look at the messages quickly to see what fun things we will have to examine in the next video. For instance, we finished Conjuration level 3. Another enemy has claimed the Throne of Stars, so we are going to have to get on beating up Vanheim fast so that we can then focus on some of those stronger thrones. Our Air Mage did not find anything. Crippled unit died. There was a battle in Silver Swamp, so they did go and probably retake that, and we killed some more bandits. Actually, we will see this just before we go, but we will leave any actions. Oh yes, they sent their mercenary troop up here. Gosh, where do they get these Fey Boars from? It's so silly. I assume it's probably a nation-specific spell. There's their Dwarven Smith. Under casts Earthmite, which was that spell I was talking about. It buffs his Earth Mage level, as well as giving him a reinvigoration bonus. We can see, where do they show it? They show it somewheres, but it basically reduces his fatigue faster. He's just casting Earthmite repeatedly. That's not what you want to do exactly. You actually want to cast spells. Surprise, surprise. We did kill off one of those Fey Boars, but again, they are immortal, so 3 months and it will reappear at their... So we killed just that boar, but we at least could see what they had and what they were trying to do. But that is going to be it, so thank you for watching.